Hey, what's up everybody? How are you doing? My goodness me, sorry we're a couple of minutes late. Just been getting paints ready and all manner of weird and wonderful things because yes, it is 7:30 p.m. It is Wednesday here in the UK. It's a balmy 6 degrees in the studio. Woo! In fact, I think it's actually warmer outside, but hey, you know how it goes. At least we're not in Finland where it's -20, where my friend Ewan is skiing at the moment. Ouch. So wherever you are and whoever you're with and whatever you're watching on, a very, very warm welcome to our weekly live stream here. We've got Adi out in control, pressing all the buttons and producing the broadcast live and uninterrupted. It's great to see you here, folks. He'll come on the chat in a moment and say hello. We've got lots of you joining on in the chat, which is somewhere over here on your screen. If you are watching this live, please do get involved. Ask us some questions, whatever you want. We are 100% unscripted, unedited. The only chance you'll get to see an advert is if you watch us on catch up, which of course we do hope you do. Anyway, thoughts, comments, opinions are always welcome, but the most important thing is that you give us a nice big thumbs up straight away, because that then tells the AI algorithms that you're enjoying the broadcast, and it's enough time to send it out to other people who may not know we're here and might also enjoy it as well. So it's not just thumbs in the emojis, that's actually somewhere down in the play bar at the bottom, that big red bar that normally appears. If you're in any doubt how to find the thumbs up button, this little video will remind you.
Now if you're enjoying this video, then don't forget to give us a nice big thumbs up. And remember to hit that subscribe button. And click on your bell icon so you never miss any of our upcoming videos.
Okay, fantastic, folks. Thank you so much. I can see Funny Fox shared live stream on WhatsApp. Thank you very much. It's great for you guys to share. You've got enough time now while we're just introducing everything to send this in to anyone you think might like it. An SMS. Do people still send text messages these days? WhatsApp. Anywhere you like, folks. Let's get more people into the community. Thank you if you're all sharing. It's really great to have you on board. Now we're going to be doing shout outs a little later. We'll see who was first through the doors and who joins us as the stream goes on. Lots of familiar faces here, which is absolutely wonderful. I'm looking at my telly over here, big widescreen to see what the broadcast is looking like. Got my computer over there where I can talk through the chat. It's expanded out because my eyes aren't very good and I don't have to put my glasses on, which I can't anyway because of the mask. Now, we've had a few issues with audio last week on the stream. I sounded like a digitized robot. It really wasn't good. So we've done a private test stream this afternoon and made sure that everything is good. So hopefully the music is the right level, but if it isn't, please tell us. Hopefully my audio is coming through loud and clear. And if we bring the big man through out from control to come on the line and say hello, hopefully his audio is also going to be good too.
Hello, hello. Can everybody hear us? Can you hear the music? Is the music too loud? Too quiet? Please do let me know, because I've been fiddling around with buttons for about a month now, trying to get them right. How's everybody doing? Hopefully I've said hello to everybody, I think. I've said hello to everybody. Oh, Henry. I've forgotten Henry. Hi, Henry. I'll give you a hello, Henry. Or even a hi, Henry.
Excellent, fantastic. So yeah, Eddie will be popping on to have a chat and what have you as time goes on. Now, what can I tell you about this live stream broadcast? Well, my goodness me, folks. Let's tell you about the canvas first.
Sorry,
go on.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Mm-hmm.
Just one bit. Rob said, where are we? Rob said, are we talking white as in XYZ hammer white? Which white are you talking about? Do you want to show Rob?
I'm going to show, right. So
about?
Everybody, just to put it into context, we got Rob on the chat. Rob is from the Avenue Group, who is our paint supplier, and he is awesome because he's helping us out with all kinds of brilliant stuff and helping us develop the paints into even more interesting places. I said to Adi just before we came on air, I was opening the white, which is a new sample that he sent us. We're going to be using that this evening, and then said, that's not white. So it is the hammered one, Rob, and the white looks grey. Does that look grey to you on corner cam? I suppose it looks white. Shall I get white and show you what white looks like?
It definitely looks grey compared to the canvas.
The tin. Look at the tin.
Yeah, even your helmet that's grey looks slightly lighter than that does.
Yeah, this is definitely grey, so that's going to be interesting.
Go on to Roam Cam.
What's interesting about these... Yeah, just down Roam Cam, mate, because I'll take everybody for a tour.
There you go. Now that definitely looks grey.
Yeah, so what we've basically got, Rob's mixed us 5 tins of paint with a hammered finish. Now, those of you that, wherever you are in the world, that might have seen hammerite paint, it's essentially the compound that turns things into a hammered metal finish. Can we go Roam Cam, mate? Did you say Roam Cam? Yeah, let's go Roam Cam. Hey, how you doing? It's the same stuff that turns your garden gates into that nice hammered finish. Now, we've never used it before. We used it about 10 years ago just for a little experiment and not used it since, but Rob said, how about we have a go? So we're going to have a go. I've got a series of colours here I'm going to start early doors with. I've got squeegees down here. I've got one there. I've got a couple of different sizes here. I've got a giant piece of canvas. It's 2.2 meters square, so I've literally just chopped it off the roll. That's what we're going to do with, and we're going to see what we can do. I want to do loop, the kind of loopy arcs and twists kind of thing on here. It's a real, I love those. It's a very calm and serene thing, but we're going to have a go with colour. Let's see what themes we get. Now, this is called Hitch Green, which reminds me of mushy peas. A real delicacy here in the UK when you have fish and chips and mushy peas. So we've got white, which looks grey. We've got a green there, which looks like mushy peas. However, we've got quite an interesting rose gold, which actually is supposed to be fluorescent orange. It'll be interesting to see whether that actually does light up fluorescent or not. We have had a little go at it. Now, hang on, I'm swapping hands here because I've got a clean glove. I want to get the spotlight on. I don't know what the camera's going to pick up, whether it can pick up the metallic element in that, but it's quite interesting. It's somewhere a midpoint between rust and orange, but it's a metallic finish. That could be quite nice. It could be something a bit different to gold. It's certainly got some warmth in there. Any of you who own an iWatch in rose gold will probably be quite familiar with that. Let's just pop the lamp down. We'll go straight to the end for Cadbury purple. It's becoming, nice. It's becoming quite a staple of our recent work. The Cadbury purple, we're going to get that on over the top. That's going to be gorgeous, but of course we're going to get this interesting hammered finish when the paint cures. And finally, we've got black, which is actually not as black as you might think. It's kind of charcoal. But it's all metallic. These are beautiful. These could be really interesting on their own. Yeah, so we're going to have a little play with those. But first I'm going to pop some early colours on. We're going to go with those over there. Right. The TV is on, yes. Yes. Hi Rita. Yeah, Rita just asking, the chat option on my TV is gone for your live stream, but it appears for other live streams. Open iPad to say hi. Yeah, so if we're on Roam Cam, look, because I can see you guys live. So I've got my YouTube app open, and what I believe you have to do, there's a little, if you use your up arrow, you'll see the status bar on your YouTube app on your widescreen TV, and there are a series of small icons over on the right hand side just above the bar. If you navigate over to those, one of those is the chat icon, and it will bring the chat up on the screen like you're seeing live with me now. So hopefully you'll be able to bring your chat in for that. I can see, are we speaking Polish? Oh, we've got some Polish going on. Wojtas from Poland, hello. And Funny Fox, greeting in Polish as well. There's no end to your talents here. What a diverse bunch we are in the Suarez family, aren't we? Isn't that wonderful? Oh, Rita, sorry Rita, I wasn't going to insult your intelligence. I'm sure you do know how to turn it on and off.
Hi Rita. Yeah, no, it was just I was getting Ed to show that on our TV, which is a what is the make of the TV, buddy?
Cheap of cheap, it's a Hisense.
All right, on the Hisense TV that the chat is showing. I haven't got a TV. I've got monitors, so I can't check with my monitors. So not sure what's going on. I do know that my TV the other day decided to stop producing sound, and then when I switched the switch, it produced sound. Then I went back to it, and it stopped producing sound, and I switched the switch back off on it, on the settings, and it came back again, and it was to do with an update. So that's all I know. Sorry.
All these things are alluring to themselves, aren't they? Right, okay, we've got some paint on canvas. I'm just going for it. We'll have a do it in a minute. Excuse me. Oh, Born Fruit Dunk Paula. Oh, I just learned something watching on my TV now with the chat. Huzzah! You're right, Rita. Maybe others can learn. See, look, we're actually we're a public service broadcaster here. That's what we are. Rita's going to have a reset. So here we go. Here we go. First paint of the night. We're not holding back. I want to make this a real dreamy one. Really soft shapes if I can. But it's important that we just get some of these early colours on, because these will be poking their head through as we progress. We're going to get these mixing. So whilst it looks like I'm just randomly doing stuff, as I'm sure you know by now, apart from the experiments, it's all very carefully thought out in my head. Oh, you got a big pink sausage. Hey, stop it. All right, just no, just stop it. Seriously. Henry, no, just I forbid you. Right, let's move some more. Come through the middle. Yeah, purple banana, that's better, isn't it? I should have said banana, shouldn't I? Right, okay, see if we can get that all the way through to the side. Pressing down quite hard now. The floor's a little bit uneven, and it's got lumps and bumps in it from where we've done painting since we moved a year and a half ago, and don't mind that. I've deliberately taken it off any kind of table. I was actually quite like the lumps and bumps. They bring a bit of character into the proceedings, so that's fine. We'll join those together. Just kind of flatten them out. It doesn't matter if these are massive. We're going to go over them all, and we're going to do intersecting arcs and loops. I never know quite what to call these shapes, but bananas is pretty good. Oh, time lapse. Good job, I just remembered. Right, let's get my time lapse on. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, well, we're only 2 scoops into it, aren't we? On video. Let's see, I can't, oh no, sorry, time lapse. Just give me a second, guys. All right. Thank you, Henry. Keep it clean. It's a family show. Oh, Panama City, Florida. Larry Logan. Let's say a big hello to Larry. Hey, Larry, great to see you here. Isn't that wonderful? And thank you very much for your kind words. It's always really nice of you. Please do, I encourage you to ask as many questions as you want. We'll try and answer them for you, Larry. But wonderful to have you here on chat. Isn't that nice? Shall we say hello to Larry, everybody? Let's make you feel welcome. What do you tell us, Larry? What do you? I love it when somebody comes on. What do you paint? What are your bag? What's you into? You portraiture, abstract, watercolors, still life. Where are you at? Yeah, do let us know, Larry. I like that. Right, I'm going to get in with some blue. Let's bring the blue across to the purple. Because what we'll probably end up putting over the top, we're going to go golds, Cadbury purple, all those rich kind of dark, deep textures, especially with the metallics. I think they could look really good. But early doors, we need the base, don't we? The base with the big squeegee. Let's get the base on. It's all about the base. Yeah, good. Right, let's drag that the other way. And we'll stop in a minute and do some shout outs. When this is suitably covered, I will change the squeegee around. Now, I'll tell you what else is interesting as well doing this. You do get a kind of purpley colour when you're mixing these two together, which is of course deliberate, because we're going down the kind of whole purple and gold, regal, you know, royal blue route. Did I see Nana Maya here? Hello, Nana Maya. We'll do a full shout out, folks. Don't worry. We'll do our best to give everybody a mention. Lady doing a good job to say hello to everybody on the chat. So we're going to do some cross arcs now going through. So we'll do one that side, and I think we'll go one there. Very much this technique, so we're not onto the hammered finishes yet. Just joining us. You might not know, we'll be doing some hammered finishes with some new paints, thanks to Rob Welfare, who's on the chat from Avenue Group Paints, doing a sterling job to support us here. In fact, if you are joining late, I mean, well, where have you been? I mean, you know, you're kind of missing all the cool stuff. Just checking. You've all got lives. Right, okay, let's bring this over. We're going to try and fill up a little bit of canvas over here. A little bit of canvas over here. A little bit here. Let's move that. So this is a kind of maroony kind of colour. Just want to get some paint out this way. That's pretty good. What's interesting, and I'll show you now on the overhead. Yes, there we are. Look what happens. Let's see if I can get away with this. If I just drag through here, look. Of course, with this technique, we then start dragging paint over the top of other paint. For those of you that have seen the squeegees before, it's a very, very cool thing, actually. You can do a lot of really interesting stuff as you pull one lot of paint over another one. So I'm hopeful as we progress, we will get some very interesting tonal blends and shifts going on. That's the aim. So is this a baseball or a soccer team colour? Reminds me a little bit of one here called West Ham United. Claret and blue, I suppose Aston Villa as well. Let's see. Now I've also got to be careful as I drag off the edge that I don't create some slip zones. The last thing we want is me being on a YouTube fails channel, and me slipping over and reducing the amount of usable legs that I have. So there's the all-camera shot. You can see me approaching things from all kinds of angles. Nice that. There's no rush with this. We take it nice and easy. I'm going to try and build up some of these areas of paint. Make sure they're nice and evenly spread out. You can see here just how I'm dragging now, but the ability to create circles, fairly straightforward. We can define shape nice and easily with this technique. So I'm using a very light drag now. You can see that just starting to pan out. And I'm deliberately doing that because I want to scrape some of the excess paint out towards the edges. There we go. Look, just helping me to fill some of these areas of canvas. I'm going to be going back over these a couple of times, and no doubt the other way as time goes on. Okay, so far so good. Now I've got a little bit of build up in places, so I'm just going to kind of spread that a little bit. I've got a little bit here, so I'm just going to gently scoop that up and do a small arc round. Let's see, can I drag anything? There's nothing really to drag there, is there? It's not really a lot of paint. That's fine. It's fine. Let's tidy those edges up. Da, 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 da. We're soon going to be in the hammer territory. Let me explain if you're just joining us. We have some new blends of paint this evening. Some quite interesting colours. Rob, who's on the chat, as I've just mentioned, supplied us with some hammered finish mixes, which historically we don't use. But the colours are quite interesting, and I think they're going to give us some rather interesting effects, particularly when the paint has dried. But most importantly, I have no idea what it's going to look like when it goes on. So we really are in a complete voyage of the unknown here. The technique is tried and tested, and we're back on familiar ground. but it's always nice just to have a go with some new kind of paint. So thank you, Rob, for shipping those. We just had to pay a little bit of shipping, so he's done those free of charge. So I think he could do with a, I think he could do with a round of applause, actually, buddy, if you can find the button. Oh, the battery's gone.
I think Ed's getting a fresh battery for the communication between me and him. I think his ran out.
Right, got you back now, mate. Sorry,
There we
to
go.
change my
Yeah.
battery.
Just saying you were changing batteries.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying, can we give Rob a round of applause because he's... You have. I didn't know if you caught that before my battery went. Thank you, buddy. Awesome. Yeah, I'm just going to finish these bits off because I want the paint just to move and start curing a little bit. When I'm happy with that, I absolutely will do some shout-outs. We'll find out who is first in. I just want to take this blue back just a little bit. So I'm going to go from here. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, good. So we'll just give that a little drag back through the burgundy. That's all. Yeah, that's all. I just wanted to pick up a little soupçon of that blue. We're going to be picking that up as we put more paint on. It's all about just getting a base of standard colours. There's a pink I wanted to use, but I'm not going to use it because it looks to be some of the old paint from the old supplier. It looks terrible, to be honest. I think it's going to have to be a candidate for the bin. It's just, you know what? Decision made. I ain't using it. Reminds me of pustules. So there you go. Can sit on the edge. Let's just check my little concoction of potion around here. Is it doing anything? No. Right. Okay, folks. Let's get the gloves off. Let's do a shout out. Let's find out who we've got walking in through the door here. Right. Okay. Funny fuck, it's hammer time. Just stop that. Okay. Right. First in, we had Zane Taylor. Is that right, buddy? Was it Zane first in? Great, so on top of the list, g'day Zane from the South Pacific. Hope you've been out for a dip like you normally do in the ocean, making us all jealous. Jim from North Carolina, great to see you, Jim. Funny Fox is here as well. Lynn, good evening to you, Lynn. Right, we've got Daniel Dumas from Boston. Wonderful, how's your weather doing?
By the way, buddy, Lynn was not getting any picture, I don't think. So she's done a reset and now she's actually watching.
Oh,
so,
excellent. Well done, Lynn. You're top of the tech tree today. Well done, you.
So we just need to check with Rita to see whether or not she got the...
Rita, have you got chat on your telly box now? Please tell us. Morton Viking, good day to you, sir. Dan, greetings from Seattle. Always good to see Dan here as well. Linda Jubyville, good evening. And Rob, of course, we've mentioned already. Thank you for being here. Now we've also got Eric Pim from France. Bonjour, Eric. Devan Studios, good to see you two here. Paula Broadfree Donkey, hurrah, the audio is good. Victoria Alonso desde Canarias, aquí buenas noches. See, it's great to have you here too, Victoria. I got that right. It spun around a little bit, but is that all right? Can you still hear me? I've no idea why it went really quiet. Well, it's still on, so it's pointing upwards. Right, Henry Dehaan, good evening to you, Henry. Who else have we got walking in? It's me, Jade. I've been stifling, 41 degrees, awful. But tell you what, Jade, I'll swap with you. How's that? That is off the sun, so hotter the better. Right, Rita from upstate New York. Hope you got your chat back on your telly now. Who else? I know I saw Zach. Where was Zach? Zach Llewellyn has joined us. Yeah, he's down there. Oh, Rita's reinstalling the app. Well, Rita, you've got all the tech gremlins that we normally have. Nelson, hola Nelson from Sao Paulo. Larry Logan, again, great to see you here. Larry, great to have you on chat. Hello, Nana. Albert Tatlock, good evening, Albert. Good to see you here, mate. Right, have I missed anybody? Larry, I'm an abstract acrylic, sometimes mixed media artist. Excellent. I retired from teaching 4 years ago and have been painting ever since. Thank you for the info, Larry. It's great to hear. Right, Zach Llewellyn, there you are. Ooh, love the colours. Well, you wait and see what we're about to put on, Zach. I think you're going to enjoy that. Right, that has brought us up to date. Paula, the paint quality difference is night and day, apparently even from a distance. Yeah, I think we're really hitting the nail with the paint here. We've really stepped it up a gear, and that's thanks to Rob and the Avenue group. Can't do it without it. So yeah, looking really good. Okay, folks, shall we do some more painting? Shall we just do it?
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible! No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
Right, guys, I've made the decision. We're going in with the hammered finish. This is supposed to be white. But does anybody know Nardo Grey? Anybody a gas monkey or a petrol head? Nardo Grey, it's an Audi colour. They do a lot of their performance RS cars with Nardo Grey. I don't know if you do know that colour or not. That's what it looks like. It looks like Nardo Grey. Porsche do it. It's called, I think, pencil or crayon. That's what the colour looks like. However, it remains to be seen, what will it look like as we start to move it around. Well, here we go for the very first time. Could be peaches, could be tuna. Who knows? Can anybody tell me what film that's from? Apart from AD. Colour scheme is quite different to what I'm using or have ever used really in the past. I've certainly never had one with these material finishes. So it's always good to have a go with these things. Getting a little bit of lightness in here now. Thank you, Funny Fox. Colours says colours are beautiful today. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Do let us know if the music, the background music, is of a reasonable volume. Is too loud or not, too quiet. So we've had some audio issues this week, but Lady's mastermind has been on it. They've sorted all of the problems out. Of course, we need your feedback, guys. If it doesn't sound quite right, please do let us know. So I've just, have I gone quiet again? Why have I gone quiet again? Right, so we might have a small issue with me going quiet now and again, so apologies for that. We'll try and work on a fix. But for now, we've got a grey banana either side now, which is great. I'm just going to even those up a little bit. I'm going fairly slow on the initial loop with this, just so I can feel out what the paint's doing. I can tell you, Rob, it's emulsifying. There you go. I didn't expect that. Now, talking of all things wonderful, Funny Fox has made a very generous donation.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Awesome, thank you so much, Funny Fox. That was incredibly kind of you. Cappuccino's on the way home. Wonderful, thank you. Paula, you could knock the music down a wee bit. It's a bit loud. It was fine until a few minutes ago. Interesting. We are doing a little bit of fine tuning, guys, so thank you very much for bearing with us while Avi's pressing all the buttons. I'm doing the easy bit. But that's the hammered white, which I think looks like grey, but I remain to be corrected on that. That's gone on. Now then, I'm going to put the music down a little bit for you. I think I'm going to do 2 more with the big squeegee, and then we're going to change and put the smaller one on. And I'm going to go in, this is quite controversial now, with the kind of the new hammered rosy gold kind of stuff. So I don't know how this is going to play out, I really don't. And I need to pick my lines carefully. So I think I'm going to go, yeah, that's controversial. I'm going to go across here. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm really, oh, that's quite interesting. I don't know what's going to happen. This might destroy it, or it might absolutely bring it alive. I don't really know, folks. The only way of finding out is to just stop being afraid and just do it. What shall we do, mate? Shall we?
Do it! tomorrow. So just do it!
Well, I'll start with this one. Is this going to emulsify as well? Having to play with how hard I'm pulling and pushing this stuff. Yeah, you can see it as it drags. It's kind of getting stringy. It's the emulsifying effect. It's starting to coagulate. That's very, I hadn't anticipated that. Now, as this contains metallic, this could be really interesting. Easy does it, mate. Easy does it. Come on, don't mess it up now. Don't give myself a talking to. So far, so good. Oh, it's dragging that stuff through very nicely. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Trying to keep my talkie volumes consistent, so difficult sometimes, but I'll give it. There you go. That's not three bad. Okay, let's do the same the other side then. So as it pulls, it looks rather interesting actually. Henry Hart DeHaan. Yes, gravy. Funny fox. Does it require a lot of force? Not really. No. I'll tell you where the force. A good question. Where the force is. It's normally on the early applications. Where I'm trying to push really quite hard into the canvas. It stops the paint volumes becoming too deep and too severe early on in the painting, which is what I don't want. I'd rather have the paint volumes sat on the last layers, but I also need to get enough paint on the base layers so that I've got something to interact with what goes over the top. So yeah, a really good question. It's a difficult one to answer because every painting is different, but I try not to load up the early paints too much, and if I do, for whatever reason, I need to get them spread out as evenly as possible. Otherwise it can potentially affect how things go a little bit later on. Yes, Lynn, it is metallic. Yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to be, is it, Rob? But it is. Rob will let us know if it was supposed to be. It's definitely got a hammered finish. You can hammer non-metallic paint because you can buy it in the shops. I know Rust-Oleum do a brand, and whoever makes Hammerite these days, no idea. That company's probably changed hands a million times. Well, we've got our first drop of that on, and that looks rather good. Let's go and have a look on Roam Cam, because I appreciate the colours may look a little odd, because it's not one that we've had before. So, are we Roam Cam now, buddy? Right, I'll bend over. I'll try and keep my talkie volume at a consistent level so my volume doesn't fluctuate too much. That's quite interesting. Let's see if I can. I don't know if I can show you where the light's bouncing off it. I think it's going to be quite difficult. Just caught there, Funny Fox saying it's almost sandy-like. It is actually. It's, yeah, it does look like beach sand, but it does have a very tiny reflective metallic quality to it. I just can't seem to show you very well. But of course, first time we've done it, so I guess just got to learn where the lighting looks best on this. Where can I go? Let's go there. Anything there, buddy? Yeah, and then look, it's starting to have some quite interesting effects where we've pulled it with the blue. Now, this will be where I did the second sweep just now, and I scooped the blue, so I was pressing reasonably hard, but using the one side, sort of middle to edge, and of course it's then pulled out some excess paint and it's made dribbles. It's made the dribbles in the shape that I want. So of course that's another technique to use with the Squeegee. If I explain, for those of you that want to know. So if I go from the centre outwards, I'm gradually pushing the paint towards the edge, and what gets deposited out of the way of the Squeegee leaves behind these lines, and this is where I get my pooling lines. Yeah, I'll have that term, that's a pretty good one. Other things looking good so far. This is the white, the grey, but even so on the early applications, look, let's go here. Yeah, some quite interesting things happening, and of course we're now starting to use the hammered finish paints, and as we've discovered already, I'm getting a little bit of emulsifying effect But as it dries, I'm going to get this kind of antique-y hammered effect, so it could actually work in our favour. Might look quite interesting. Let's go. Yeah, let's see if I can show you this emulsifying over here. Now this is rather nice. So I've only dragged over, this is probably third application. Yeah, I've got a drop of blue, some purple, and we had that burgundy. And now I've got the white over the top, so we're starting to get some of these colours coming out already, which is very interesting. So now we're going to go on with the. I think after that we'll change Squeegees and go for a smaller one. Right. Is there a smudge on the roam cam? I don't know if there is. Some gravy train for a title. Purple time, yes, nearly. Thank you, Funny Fox. Seriously, absolutely gorgeous. Lynn says, ooh, nice. Henry, nice as well. Gorgeous. Roam cam a bit blurry for anyone else. Interesting. We'll look into that, Paula. Geraldine, a time for art. Hi, all, better late than never. Let's see, I'm missing some pretty stuff. You are back of the class, Geraldine. Good point from Rob. Excuse me. Hammer is a metallic base. We add the colour. The base metallic will come through to make two-tone shade. White hammer will be silver leatherette effect with a hint of white. Perfect. So it shows what I know, doesn't it? What I know you can put in a thimble, what Rob knows will fill a pint glass. Thank you, Rob. That's just educated all of us. I do appreciate that for you explaining what's going on. Dan says, nice. Oh, Rob again. This makes the white look grey. When it settles, the white should come through and give a two-tone effect. In theory. Excellent. Ooh, so we may get a chance to see the white coming through while actually we're on air. That's quite exciting, actually. Excellent stuff. Right. So, folks, are we ready? Oh, got to change my... No. Let's change the squeegee out. I'm going for a slightly smaller one now. Now we've got all the bases covered. Let's see what I did there. If I can get this off. Ow. All right, hang on a second, because I've obviously pushed that in a bit too hard. Oh, and now I've just broke my squeegee. Right, okay. Let's change that then. Let's get another pole out and see if I can stick it on the end of another pole. What's this one? Yeah, let's see if I can do something with this one. Sorry, folks. God, now it's all falling over the floor. Seriously. No, I cannot get these off. Hang on a second while you have some nice pans. No, that's not coming off either. I really do need to get some more of these. It's all right. I got one here, mate. I got one. We're all right. The answer is yes. I will at some point, buddy. Maybe just asking, does he need to force them off? Because if anyone can do it, he can. Okay, I don't know why I keep going quiet, mate. I don't know. Well, I'll have to put it closer then, mate. Because it's where it normally is, but if it's not working and I keep going quiet, then I can't maintain that range. I just can't. Right, let's move the microphone closer. Right, so we've got it a bit closer now. Is that any better? So I'll have to turn me down. Right, okay, let's get some fresh gloves on. Fresh squeezy. We'll probably go in with some purple now. Would anybody like to see some purple?
Purple. Yes, I would.
Right, so I'm just cleaning the end of my squeegee. I didn't have time to put fresh blades in, but that's fine. It's all part of it. Just give that a quick scrape. You can probably hear me doing that. Let's get some of the old paint residue off. This is going to give us some interesting lines, and I'm sure this is probably going to, yeah, it's just going to keep falling off. Okay, right, tape. Let's tape this on. Right, well, the music's still playing. Right, little drop of tape. Hey, John Martinez just turned up. Hello, John. Right. Okay, let's go for some purple. So we'll drop some Cadbury purple in. Nice. Right, where am I going to do that? We need a lot of purple, don't we? So I think we're going to go there. That's a good one. We're going to do hammered black next. Oh, and where should we go with this one? Let's go there, see what we've got. Right, we're on with the purple, folks. That is another metallic, mate, yeah. So, yeah, it is another metallic. It's another one of these hammered finishes. I'll probably put some standard finish colours on very shortly, because here's what I'm thinking. Right, okay, this is going well, isn't it? Now my mic's completely come off. Right, hang on a second. Try and locate the... Right, sorry, just got to reposition the mic until we're live. Right, that's back where it was, mate. Can you hear me? Okay, let's see if we can do a bit better. Right, okay. Right, let's drag this purple. Yes, there's a lot of, I mean, it's great for texture, this emulsifying, but I don't think I'm going to use it in the entire painting. However, we've got the metallic black to do, so I think what I'm going to do, that's enough for the hammered purple. Let's put these to one side. Let's get some of our normal colours out. Next one is going to be white, then we're going to go in with some Suarez blue. Always a crowd pleaser that. I'm trying to keep to a colour palette that I can see in my head. Bit of a classic. That's what we like, isn't it? We like nice, pleasy stuff. So we're going in with the white, and this actually is a white. And we're going to go, yeah, I can see. We're going to go there. I'm going to do a little line because I want to pick stuff up as I go along. That's that, and then I need to go. Yeah. Okay. All right. Smaller squeegee. Yes. Check. Microphone still attached. Check. If that falls off in the paint, it's going to cost me a lot of money. So, right. Confidence time. Here we go. Nice, we'll take that. Right, let's see if we can get another one of those skadooshing on the other side. Now, where am I going to stand for this, and where does it finish? Well, we're going to have to put a footprint on. Here we go. How does that look, mate? Can you do PTZ? And see if you can you look at the face of it? Sorry, the back side of the squeegee. Tell me where else you'd see that. Anywhere live on the internet, and I'll tell you you won't. There you go, folks. You can actually see paint moving and going on the canvas. Have we got the shot there, buddy? Nicely done. There we go. So start to bring the curve around now. You can see how rich all those colours is really starting to pull now. Interesting now how this emulsifying effect is almost giving me a kind of a vapor trail kind of thing going across the sky. Not really seen this before because we don't get this kind of reaction normally with the paint, but there you go. Amy's giving you the shot right there. Hope you're enjoying that. That's pretty cool. Let's see if we can fill this bit of canvas up. This is it actually being made, folks. Actually, this is it. The process of creation right in front of your eyes. There we go. How about that? I'm liking it. Now, of course, we've got a build-up here of paint, so we're going to be bringing that back into the painting as we continue to move the squeegee around. But, of course, now it's time for one of the stars of the show. We have to bring some Suarez Blue out. Now, well, having said that, I've got to find it. It's lurking somewhere in amongst all these tins of paint. I just can't seem to find it at the moment. Oh, well, do I actually have? No, actually, do I have Suarez Blue? I have a feeling. Ah, yes, of course. My cunning plan might be not a cunning plan. Because so far, we haven't developed the Suarez Blue with Rob. So I've got a feeling I've used all of it from the old stuff. I don't have any. So it won't be Suarez. It'll be blue, but I don't know whose blue it's going to be. Right, okay, so we need to have a conversation about that, Rob. How do we replicate that? We'll pop you an email over. Zane's got to go. Thanks, buddy. Thank you very much. Good to see you here, buddy. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for joining us. Blueberries sorbet vibes, is that? Blueberries, blackberries and cream. Nice. Well, we're just about to add Amy's favourite colour. We're going to put some lilac on for you, mate.
Anything purple. You know that.
I didn't think you'd put up a fight.
No, absolutely not.
Actually, no. I need to put the darker ones on first, and then we'll do lilac over the top of the smaller one. But I'll come back to the lilac, mate. Oh, Voices can see 2 smiling bananas. Awesome. Yeah, Henry, sorry, we've got to get the blue sorted out. It's on the list and we haven't done it yet. So we'll have a normal blue for now. And then we'll sort the Suarez Blue out another time. But that's okay. Let's pop some Cadbury purple in with the blue. We'll do it on the canvas. Let's see. So let's put 2 colours together and see what we can get out of that. So if I get a skadoosh of Cadbury purple in there as well, that should look nice. Right, let's drag that one first because I'm going to find out where I'm going to drag the other one. And while I do that, I'm now going to change positions on the time lapse. So let's move that over there. Give me a second, folks. Hope you're enjoying this. Let's put it over here. So I need to get some contrasting colours in here. The white's fine, but I need to get something. I need to do something to lighten this up, which I will do shortly. So, which way am I going? Which way? Oh, I was going to go across here, wasn't I? Yeah, so I'm going to go through and kind of finish there. I don't know if I'm going to achieve that, but let's have a go. Right, you can't see what I'm seeing, but the white stroke grey is starting to skin, which is very interesting. Okay, that's fine. I think, right, I might go a little bit quiet now because there are some things I think I know I now need to do. So I'm just going to get on with them, if you don't mind. Yeah, he's just asking about spraying thinners on the white. Well, I guess we'll find out soon, mate. I don't know. I don't know what will happen. But right, I need to get some darkness in here. I believe in the thing called love. So let's get that in. We need some structure. So I'm going in with the gravity. This is ordinary Cadbury purple, as if anything's ordinary about what we're doing. You know what I mean. Right, that one will do. do the same. See if I can bring this one over. Yeah, Lynn, we might finish off with the thin lines towards the end. These are a bit of a suck it and see job. You never quite know how long they take and which direction it's going to go. Particularly with using the new paints, I've been itching to use them for a little while now. So it was important that we had a go. Okay, so reasonable so far. That's fine. Blue is done. Okay, we need lilac, and there I need to bring the lilac in a reverse. Just needs a couple of hints. It doesn't need a lot. I need one there, and I need one there actually. Now, interestingly, I'm going to put something with the lilac, and I think we're going to go with a no, we're not going to go with a dash of gold. It's going to go. What am I going to put with the lilac? Let's go with the pink. Mix those two together. Right, I think I know where I'm going now with all this. Very deep, vibrant pink, that one called Tele Magenta. Let's bring some over here. And then I'm thinking about a feature colour. I need to bring this one. Oh, no, I was going to bring it this way, so try and do it the opposite way. Not left-handed, unfortunately. Let's drag that one again. All right, okay. So, I'm going in with black now. Always a danger, isn't it? I'm not going to go in though with the metallic black. This emulsifying is, I'm layering and pulling, and whilst that may look pretty cool when the thinners goes on, right now I need to preserve what we've got. There we go, and I'm still considering what my highlight colour is going to be. So let's get the structure in with the black. Which way are we going to go with that? Right, got it. I'm going to go one just below the white. And I'm going to just bring this out slightly, just like that. This is where it all starts, hopefully, come together. Hi, David. David Sutton just joined us. Good to see you, buddy. Right, okay, which camera have we got, mate? Excellent, right, so we'll do this one first, bring it over here. Let's start to get some structure into some of these proportions now. Yeah, there is a lot of texture forming here. I don't know if that's good or bad. But it's certainly interesting. Okay, we're not done yet. We're a long way from done, folks. We're building everything up for a big crescendo. Hope you're enjoying this. I am. Great. I'm just going to touch the white. What's going to happen? What kind of blend are we going to get, and how far out can I come? Oh, that's kind of interesting. There's a lot of paint here. Let's just gently bring it through. Oh, that's really yummy. Nice. So we start to really bring the personality of the painting out. We're going to bring structure, hopefully, into this. Learning as I go along. That's the whole point of this, because of the paints. Quite interesting textures that's going on here. Right, okay, so what have we got? Okay, let's think. What am I going with? Enough lilac. Right, I'm going in with some Piaggio green. We're going to leave the hammered green for now. We're going to be featuring some gold, I think. let's see what we can do. Now, I think I'll go one more on this squeegee and then we'll go down to this very, very tiny squeegee. And if I'm going anywhere, I need to go across these. So I need to go there to there, really. So this should start to really kind of liven things up now. Let's just do that one first, I think. Making a lot of mess, but I'm starting to feel it now. I think I know where it's going to need to go. Right. So let's pull this. And this should look quite interesting now as it starts to move over all the other colours. Ooh, dangerous territory, but that's quite interesting. I like it. Being adventurous, moving through the black. Nice and gently does it. Yeah, John, I think Lynn might have kind of hinted about that, about the thin lines. But yeah, we'll get the probably get the shot glasses out to finish this off. Definitely, I think that's going to be on the cards as time goes on. What's interesting is with this paint we're now, well, I'm now finding out that I don't need to go. I need to go that way. Yeah. Just give me a second. I'm now finding out what happens as this paint starts to dry. We're starting to get some very interesting shapes and textures coming out, things I hadn't quite realized. So this is really a tremendous learning curve. It's turning into be one tonight. Yeah, see what I did there with learning curve? I know, I'm here all night. Probably will be at this rate. Yeah, you're saying you see how sticky it is. It is very, very sticky. Sadly, no, Henry. Neither Henry or I are alcohol. Neither Adi and I are Henry consumers. Oh, come on, Ed. Neither one of us are alcohol consumers. So the shot glasses are purely for artistic creation here. There we go. Okay, right. Yes, it is really quite interesting. I need to take a little look now to figure out where we're going to go next. So, okay. So, welcoming Gavin Mural. Hello, Gavin. I know Gavin, a good friend of mine, joining for the very first time. Let's have a big Suarez welcome to Gavin Mural. Yeah, I did just name the painting, Paul, Learning Curve. Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? Right, okay, so we're going in with the smallest of the smallest of the small squeegees now. So let's get that on. I need to tape this one on as well, because otherwise it will come off right in the middle and then I'm right royally up the Khyber. So let me just stick that on, folks. We're going to start putting all the accents on now, and of course this is where the painting is won or lost, in the accents, because of course everything we've put on already is going to still continue to move with what is on there now, and I've really got to avoid the sludge moment, so I've got to be incredibly careful. William West, hello William, just joining. Very nice to see you here. Gavin, you're in for a treat. Well, I hope so, Lynn, because that would be nice, wouldn't it? That's enough of the Piaggio green just for a moment. Let's put that down. So I've got to be very careful. I'm extremely tempted to go for a red. Nice deep red on there. What do we think? Should we have a look on RoamCam though, folks? Do you want to have a little look? Let's give some of our new viewers a look on RoamCam. Yeah, let's do it, mate, because there's some quite interesting things going on. Right, where do we look? I don't know. Let's go and look here. We've just dragged the Piaggio green down, and that's kind of got a very interesting effect going on here. Look at that over there. Yes, it's all starting to. Oh my.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, look at that in the middle. Just when you think you're just looking at some basic circles, and then suddenly you get up close and realise. Let's go around this side. All is not what it seems. And of course, we're using at least 3 paints for the very first time tonight. Blue's still holding its shape. Some very interesting tonal changes and textures going on. Hello, bonsoir, Christine from France. Just joined. This rose gold we put on with the hammered effect is quite interesting. But where, of course, we're really at that cutting edge is on the paint where it's kind of starting to emulsify. I know I've said that word a million times, but that's the only word to describe it. We're starting to get some very interesting patterns. We're dragging, it's starting to go off. It is really quite extraordinary. And I'm going to spray it with thinners to finish it at the end. We're not quite there, folks, so stay tuned. This is all very dramatic, isn't it? Look at that. It looks just like malachite. How cool is that? Maybe I should just chuck a load of Piaggio green on it and just be done with it. Very interesting when we get these striations where all the crisscross patterns meet. It's really quite unexpected. So I'm liking that. All I've got to do is avoid the brown sludge moment. So I'm going to be very, very careful now because I'm right on that delicate cusp. Time to grow a pair, I think. I'm tempted to go in with orange. But I definitely, before I put anything like that on. Right, we're done with that. Let me just calm myself down and figure out. Gold's going to go on. Black will have to go on. We've done the purple. Copper is too rich. Thank you very much, Gavin. That's very kind of you. Well, we like to keep everybody informed as well as entertained. You know, that's always a must. So I did hint at going in with red. So I wonder if I put red in, that's going to tell me whether I can get away with some slivers of orange. And to be honest with you, Lynn, I know you were asking, this is where we might win with the shot glasses, okay? Now, just because I've gone 2.2 meters wide, it doesn't necessarily mean that's how any potential painting will finish off. I can always squeeze it down and use the canvas in a smaller orientation, so I'm not too worried about going all the way to the edges. The edges will be what they will be. Yeah, chrome. Yeah, that's also another one. Although the chrome is, as a conversation with Rob has gone this past week, is hideously expensive. And I mean, it's eye-watering. I think didn't we work it out, buddy? That would be about £1,000 a litre or something if we could afford to buy
Something
a litre
like that.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
I do remember at some point trying to buy in bulk, and it was something like €6,000.
Right, so I think I'm going to go. I'm going to try. Which way do I go? Hello, Karen. Late again, but don't worry, Karen. I've still got some really cool stuff to go. I'm going to try a red there. Oh yeah, I think this could work actually. Red's a good one. Let's oppose it. Let's oppose it with something there. So that red follows on the inside of the black. So let's go a red on the inside of the black there. Let's do those two. I'm not going to mix any white with it just yet. The white, we'll put some more on towards the end, but let's just get the small squeegee on there. It's going to create rivers either side, hopefully. We're going, there you go, you can see the rivers opening up. Yeah, nice. I'm going to leave those at either side. That's quite interesting there. Now we're starting to get something, aren't we? This is the whole point. We have to kind of go through this layering process, don't we, to get to the place where we want to be. Got the small squeegees now. Now we've got all of the components here. Oh yes, this is going to be right. I like this. I like this a lot. Let's pull which side? Yeah, let's pull this side. Let's expand that a little bit. Just letting the natural force of the arm and the squeegee do its thing. Yeah, don't mind that at all. I can feel now at the end of the tool now things starting to dig in a little bit, which is good because I can now start to create textural elements and shapes. And you get a boot print on as well. No extra charge for that, madam. So I think what I'm going to do is actually bring that this way. There's a slight excess of paint building up here in the blue. So let's elongate, widen this line. Left-handed, not good. I can never get very good arcs this way, but you know, got to practice these things. That's a little bit better. Let's pull that off to the side. Yeah, okay, so red is defining. That doesn't feel out of place at all. Karen loves it. Oh, right kind of red, Ed. Yes, absolutely. I feel like I could put should we put a couple of more of those on? I like that. Let's have another couple. I think we can get away with one here as well, you know. Yeah, that's the structure it was missing. Yeah, so we'll do two smaller ones on this side. And I'm feeling I might be able to get away with orange now. Because actually, if you think about it, folks, rather than just falling off your chair, thinking, what are you doing, you stupid man? The orange is going to mix with whatever it finds underneath itself. So in actual fact, what we could end up getting is a very interesting set of tonal shifts of orange. So where it hits the black, we're going to get like a very dusky, dark peach kind of color. Where it hits the white, we're going to get almost like a tangerine color. So it could potentially be an absolute winner. We've still got some vapor trails to go on. We're going to keep broadcasting till I'm happy that it's done. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a marathon one this evening. Thankfully, you don't all have to rush off to bed, or hopefully to your jobs, and you can continue to watch. But we could, folks, be on the verge of something rather wonderful, I think. I can feel that sort of starting to take shape now. Yeah, that's definitely given it, hasn't it? It's given it some shape, some two big ones, two small ones. We can start to intersect some of those now. Yeah, okay, this is more like it. This is more like it. Oh, dude, come on the line.
Yes, buddy. I'm here.
Fluorescent orange. Mate,
Oh, yes.
Because that's the difference between bright orange and red. So I think we go with the fluorescent. Oh, yes.
Yes.
That's the one, mate. I've just seen it.
Absolutely.
That's what we need. We need the fluorescence going on.
If anybody's wondering what we're talking about, because you might not have seen some of the other live streams, this is one that will basically light up under UV. So hopefully at some point we'll get some pictures of this under a blue light, or a UV light, I should say.
Now it's going to look a little bit odd, possibly on the cameras. The sensors only pick up so much of this.
I'll attest to that. The difficulty with UV is that doesn't look like orange at all. That looks like red. You can see a slight difference, but it does kind of look like red. So we might have to, at some point, go to the roam cam to see the sort of the differences between them. But yeah, CMOS sensors can't really differentiate between a really strong red and a really strong orange.
Yeah, okay, this was the right call, mate. That's going to look insanely good. Right, but this is quite a big arc, and I've got a little scoop there, so I don't know if I can go corner to corner with this one, but we're going to have a go. Hello, Cookie Monster. I can barely breathe. Okay, I can pick this side up a little bit. Some blank canvas there. That's fine. We're all good. We're all good. Come on, Ed, keep it together. How's it looking on camera, buddy? Oh, I think we got away with that. Hey, all right, I'll take that. Oh yeah, that's nice in the middle. Yeah, I think we're really starting to get something now. I think we're getting into the small lines territory now, aren't we, really? So I could probably perch myself on the edge here. I might have to hang on to the shelving. Right, let's see if we can build ourselves a line. Let's go to the outer edge first. Do I get it all in one? No, I don't know. I'm really trying to feel out. There's not a lot of surface area at the end of the squeegee. I'm trying to gauge the feedback through my arm by dragging it as to where the high and low points are, as to how much I need to pull up and pull off. It's not an easy thing to do. Definitely going to require me to come back through it again, I think, but we are still picking paint up. Right, okay, I think we're over the worst of it. Let's see what we can do with this corner now. Easy does it. Oh, we got it, man. Yes, dude, we got it. I like it. I don't think I'm even going to go back over that one. I'm going to keep that edge. Ooh, this is looking good. This is looking good. Okay, I can see. Yeah, I like it. Okay, right. So, don't mess it up now, son. Come on. What am I dragging and where am I doing it? We do. Yeah. Where does it need and what does it need? Let me have a spin round. John, how about a few polka dots? It's possible, John. It's possible. I wouldn't rule anything out at the moment. Let's just maneuver this blue around just a little bit. Let's bring it out to the edges. It's fine. Yeah, don't know yet, John. Gonna have to see. Polka dots. Yeah, dots could work. So, what have we lost? Have we lost Rome, Cam? Right, let me have a look. Do I need another battery? Is that what it is? Yeah, I need another big battery, buddy. Oh no, I've got a small one in here, mate. Don't worry. I got it. Yeah, sorry, we've lost Rome, Cam. I'll come to your comment in a minute. Your question, Lucky Monster. Just let me change my battery over on the Rome Cam. I am the weak link. Blue looks a bit lost. It's odd you say. I know we've got it in the opposing corners, but I did wonder about doing so, just maybe one arc of blue here. I've got to be so careful on the blue though, because if it starts mixing anymore with the pinks and the purples, I could end up in a muddy mess. So yeah, I do completely take what you said. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Right, okay, let's power back up again. Amy will tell me when we've got corner cam back online. Cookie Monster. Oh, now it looks more orange. Yeah, I still think I might get away with a little drop of orange here and there. So we're still searching for the transmission between the wireless senders. Red's favourite colour, Cookie Monster. Red's beautiful, but it's taken over. Yeah, well, I don't mind that. We got it. Have we got it? I like the fact the red's taken over. That's got some real some kahunas. Right, so it does look blurry. I wonder why it looks blurry. Why does it look blurry? Very odd. Okay, well, we work on. There's always something going wrong, isn't there? Cookie Monster. How do you come up with the ideas for your work, and do you have a certain philosophy for approaching art? I don't know really. It's a fantastic question. No, I don't have a specific philosophy, so to say. I just like colours and shapes, and I'm always trying to think about how do I explore that. What's the best way to approach it? But no, I don't have anything. I want to try and, you know, I'm not classically trained. I don't have a degree in anything. I kind of bumble my way through most things, but one thing drives this, and I don't get too serious very often, but I'm driven by the fact that this has to be as authentic as it can be. You know, if I can't do something, then I can't do it. I'm not pretending to be the next Turner or Pollock or anything else like that. All I want to do is just use the time I've got professionally to investigate and experiment and see what I'm capable of understanding, translating and doing, and that's, I hope, where the authenticity comes from. You know, I'm not trying to hide behind anything or claim to be anything that I'm not. I'm just want to try and make some nice pretty stuff that people want to hang on their walls. And really that's the simplest way I can kind of break it down, if you like, if that makes any sense. I do think the general art standard these days in terms of what's driven in the media and in business is far too elitist. It always has been and probably always will be. David, have you ever walked through a painting to see what the texture would be? It would be quite nice to do, wouldn't it, at some point? But yeah, I'm afraid I'll probably stick to it very, very quickly. That's the only downside.
Hi, David. I'm not sure about walkthrough. Ed slipped through one or two. We had a disaster a few years ago and Ed went right on his behind, slipping. At one point we had a set of the spiked shoes, didn't you? But they didn't work very well.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's very true, mate. Very true. Right, I'm going in with a drop of water blue now. Possibly, yes. I want to bridge. No, the water blue is going to go elsewhere. I need normal blue over here, which I'll do in a moment. But I need a drop of water blue because I want to get a hybrid point between the Piaggio and the other blue, and the water blue is going to do it for me. I've just got to decide where that's going to go. And I think, yes, I'm going to do. So there's going to be blue in that corner. There's going to be one there, and then there's going to be one over this side. And I'm going to mix some blue over the top of it. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. We're in the final stages, folks. I can feel it all coming together. We're going to... Okay.
So, latest title, the Suarez Jack, as opposed to a Union Jack.
Aha, got it. Suarez Jack. There we go. Somebody write to Keir Starmer. Not that will do any good. No, let's not get political. Okay. Okay, so where we get the trails on the side now, I'm leaving those because as I drag the last remaining main applications of paint through them, they're going to be quite important. Now I just got to pick. Yes, actually, we've got a slightly darker blue. That's what I should be using. Oh, this is a this deserves a bit of. Yeah, this is going to look gorgeous. Yeah, go on, buddy. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Lynn. That's really kind of you. Lovely comment from Lynn there. Hang on. Okay, let's not mess it up then. Right, so we're almost in the thin line territory, I think. This is a slightly darker blue, so we're going to kind of bring those edges in a little bit. That's the thinking here. And of course, everything now that goes on to anything now is also dragging what's underneath behind it. If I go quiet, I'm concentrating. Okay, that's good. That is good. I'm going to need something across these corners. I think we're going to go with gold next. Ah, Donna's loving it. Thank you, Donna. Glad you guys are sticking around. You can tell who's hardcore, can't you, mate? Who sticks around to watch all these epic ones that evolve over time. Very grateful to all of you who are still watching. Thank you so much. It's wonderful and an absolute privilege to do this in front of you. It really is. I'm not saying that lightly. You know, we not all of us get a chance to do this, do we? But I do, and I'm doing it. Oh, that's the wrong tail over there, darn it. So I'm using that opportunity, and that's why we do it every week. It's another reason why we do what we do. Good Lord, there, Helen Mandrelon, hello. Helen has a couple of our pieces. How is France? Just figured out the live chat feature. I'm a dinosaur. You're not, Helen. How is life over in France? I hope you are all keeping well and the family. It's lovely to hear from you. Wow, what a lovely surprise. Yes, Helen bought a couple of pieces a number of years ago now. So we're going to, it's great, so many people tonight, either we haven't heard from for ages, or joining us for the very first time. What a privilege. Well, a massive welcome to you all. We're kind of, yes, approaching that, are we in final stage? Well, we're not far away, folks, I think. We've got some gold to come in next, I think. I just wanted just to lighten these lines up a little bit. Getting thoughts of the ocean breeze and surf and the sea now. Yeah, Morton, we were discussing the Union Jack, the Suarez Jack, as we're going to call it. Awesome. Just tidied that corner up, which is nice. So we're going to do some cross corners. See how we're actually diluting the red now. Maybe the red might have taken over things a little bit, but you know us by now. Always pulling back from the brink. We need to feature the purple a little bit now, so we are going to go in with the Cadbury purple. That's my maroon, that's my metallic black, so let's get some. God, these are a real labour of love, some of these, aren't they? The state of my desk, goodness knows how many pairs of gloves I'm on. Oh, Helen, well, it's great to hear you on chat. Helen saying she watches often, but has only just found the chat. Awesome. Well, there's no excuse now not to join in. You do realise that, don't you? We're going to be watching now with bated breath every week. Where's Helen? Anyone seen Helen? Great stuff. Right, now, look, we've started to get a bit crazy now. Am I going to move these with the squeegee? I'm telling you now, folks, no, I am not. They are staying exactly as they are. Let's get that personality in. And yes, my goodness me, I'm feeling that we need to put the orange in. Oh, Cookie's working on a painting at the moment. Awesome. Well, come on, you just got to do it, Cookie. Come on. You know, you can't just sit on the sides. You just got to get in, get it done. Come on, we're all with you now. Are you not entertained? Are you being inspired? I hope you are. Right, okay. Couple of bits on the corner now. Things are starting to ramp up a gear now, which is good. Yeah, so we're going to tidy this corner up. Just needed a little drop of blue over here, as we hinted to earlier. I hadn't forgotten about that. That's fine. Let's re-bring the Piaggio over the top. I'm not worried about the corners. They'll sort themselves out. That purple now, I think, is just going to have to stay as it is. And I think we've got 3 left. I think we've got gold, we've got white, and it's whether I'm brave and bold enough to put the hint of orange over the top. What's the question about the tote bag? I've completely missed that. So we'll have to go back and... Can you ask the question again? Sorry, Funny Fox. What's the question on the... Right, so Funny Fox, great. So yeah, asking if this will be available on a tote bag. Well, I think it could very well be. Gosh, do you actually know what I'm talking about? You might not know. Well, if we ask 80nicely, he's going to pull up the Suarez Lifestyle store, because I don't know if you are aware, we've got a little bit of a blank screen going on, but you can buy so many of the wonderful classic Suarez paintings on now as everyday items. We've got all kinds of stuff from clothing to footwear and bags Yes, Funny Fox, do you know what? If this turns out all right, I'll offer it as a tote bag. How's that? And then you'll get the chance to own something beautiful as an everyday gift that, let's be honest, when you're walking down the street, I doubt anybody else is going to have. So if you want your own little slice of exclusivity, or don't have room for a real one, at least you can enjoy some of this as an everyday. And that is at suarezlifestyle.com. Maybe we'll pop a link to that in the chat. And if you're watching this on catch up, you can also find a link down in the description. It's just treat yourself. Life is way too short. And I think Funny Fox has bought 2 of them now, but they're fantastic as an everyday bag. And they've got a pocket on the inside, which has also got the design on. They're pretty cool. And you get the choice of coloured handles. Amazing. What more do you want? Do you want me to come and deliver it for you? Go and treat yourself. Goodness, life's too short. Right, we're going on with the gold, folks. Rob's got to go. Cheers, Rob. We'll be in touch. Yes. Nice. Gold is on. Let's do one of those over here. Now it's coming together. Yes, Cookie, we're looking into to bed linen. It's not the easiest of things to source, believe it or not. There's a lot of interesting stuff out there that I wouldn't be seen dead lying on. But when we found the right supplier, and to get a really good quality for you guys, we'll launch some bedding. So I too would like to go to sleep like that as well. I think that'd be pretty awesome. Thanks, Rob. Yes, yes, Rob saying about the UV light is going to be interesting. Well, all I can say to all of you still watching is stick around, don't go anywhere. So sweet. Yeah, Henry saying cheers, Rob. So awesome. Gary, absolutely right. Just been grinding artisan beans, Colombian delish, not decaf. Oh, there's a coffee conversation going on now. Oh well,
Nice.
Gavin's grinding his own beans by the sound of it, mate.
Sounds good.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, well, what have we got? We've got, see, even those lines are kind of going now. But this is nice, so I think we just need a few more lines in there. Let's go in with the white, and I'm going to keep with the normal tumbler, and then we'll see whether I'm brave enough to put any orange ones on at the end. So Bob, did we miss? Sorry, Bob, there's me getting carried away with things. Yes, thanks, Paula. Don't forget to answer Bob's question about how do you know when a painting is done. Well, it's always the billion-dollar question, Bob, and it's difficult because I can't really describe it. It just kind of feels right. And I get asked this a lot, and it's a brilliant question. I'm just never quite sure to answer it, buddy. I'm really sorry. When is it done? I don't know, when I think it doesn't need any more. I know that sounds a contrite, maybe stupid answer. But yeah, it is one of those really complex things. And I agonise over it, especially the time I take when I'm not live, you know, when I'm doing something else. It's madness, the amount of time I can spend. And I'll just walk away and come back. Difficult with the lives. I always like to try and get something in and complete before we're off air. But even that, you know, sometimes I'll tweak and do other bits and pieces afterwards, so it is by no means an easy one to manage, but great question. Thank you for asking it. I think I'm going to mirror the purple here with the whites, so let's have a little go with that. Squeegee's done. Definitely no more on the squeegee front now. This is all about just adding those contrast lines and shapes. I have to go from right to left because I'm hoping it's the other way around. Right, that's that one done. The white can go. Starting to stick to the floor. The fluorescent is looking mind-blowing. I think we've got to go for the orange. Bear in mind, a lot of this is going to disappear, so if it looks like, oh my god, then I'm not going to worry too much. A lot of it will sink in. Normal orange, but I've got the UV on already. But I mean, I could pop some of the UV on. That could be quite interesting, couldn't it? Yeah, but I think we'll go with the orange, and I've just got to pick my lines. Actually, I might go over the blue line. Let's try that. So we'll go in between fluorescent and the blue. Are we ready, buddy? Let's do that. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's a nice one. I'll take that. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely all day long. Love that. And then I'll mirror it on the other side. Oh God, nearly fell in. Did I stop myself from falling into the painting then? Oh, I lost my grip and I could feel myself falling forwards. Oh, that's pulled a muscle that I didn't know I had. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Thank you, Henry. So nice. Do you have a medium-sized squeegee? I do, David, but I can't find it. Just kidding, Lynn. It's truly fantastic today. Thank you very much. Am I going to spray it? I might give it a little spray in places, Lynn. Yes. Paul is saying sweet. Cookie Monster lol. Trusted friend grinding his own beans, not a metaphor. We're still going. We're still talking about coffee. Excellent. Right. Okay. So the orange, yeah, quite a ballsy move. I think what I just need, I need two more of something, and then it's probably done. It's the last colour. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're right. What I'm thinking. Just talking to you, is do that line, because then I kind of center the center, if you see what I mean. So I'm going to do that line there, and I'll mirror it on the side, but I'll do quite sort of as far into the middle as I can go. But yeah, I think I've got it. I think I know what to do. Awesome. So I was just having a chat with AD then. I don't know if you could hear him. It's quite interesting actually, because he sees it from an interest, more of a perspective of if you were stood in front of it, because of his, we're both granted with very different positions on how to view these as they're being created. So it's always good to get eyes in the sky, so to speak, just because you could lend a perspective. Oh, you do the same curd of the gold. Interesting. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a fair point. Yeah, okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, that's the right call. Yeah, I was going to go across there, but I think that'll be different. Yeah, I need to mirror the gold. You're right, mate. Yeah, okay, right. A couple of blacks going on. Yeah, that was right. You were right, mate. That was it. Yeah, just to echo the gold. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. Let's see if I can get. Whoa! Yeah, that one really hurt. So let's get some canvas on the floor. Turned into a bit of a marathon, this, isn't it? David, hey, yo, don't forget to like this. Absolutely, guys, if you are still watching now, which I hope you are, and you haven't done the thumbs up already, which is somewhere down below the play bar, please do click on those thumbs. Don't lick your thumbs. Yeah, somewhere down, just give us a thumbs up anyway. You know where it is. Thank you, guys. Thanks for reminding me, David. Right. Now, if you're not sure, this little video will just give you a very quick reminder on how to do that.
Now, if you're enjoying this video, then don't forget to give us a nice big thumbs up. And remember to hit that subscribe button. And click on your bell icon so you never miss any of our upcoming videos.
Right, good question from Funny Fox. What portion of your paintings do you stretch? Yeah, that is a good one actually. I think probably, I'd say a good 85%. Wouldn't you, mate? About 85, 90%? Got to be 9 out of 10 eventually get stretched up, don't they? I think we do pretty well with stuff really. Don't have many that just sort of get rolled up or hung up for another day. So yeah, about 85, 90% over the course of time that we have them, kind of thing. I don't stretch everything straight away because that does tie up a lot of stretcher bar cost, so I have to manage that quite carefully. Yeah, I'd say about 85, 90% in the end. Okay, good. Yeah, that was definitely the right one there, buddy. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That's nice. Yeah, I can see that now. So I guess the question is, are we done, or is there another colour to put on? Right, this is the crucial bit now. Is there any other colour that needs to go on there? No, funny facts, people don't buy them rolled, they tend to buy them pre-done. It's very occasional someone will request it either to be taken off the frame. If we haven't already stretched it, I have given people the options before, but most people like to have them stretched. Occasionally, yeah. I'll tell you what, mate, which camera are we on? We're on overhead. Right, so up here, so up at the top, if you don't mind, it's this. It needs a line here on both sides. So where we've got the water blue, it just needs a line. It's what colour? It's just that. It just needs 2 more lines, and it's that. It's just what colour. It's the tricky one. That is what it needs, and then it's done. It's what colour that should be. Going to get all kinds of suggestions now. I think it needs to be light, mate. It needs to be light. I'll tell you what, I'm almost tempted to do a lime green over the, on it. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll do a hybrid. And I'll just have a little tiny hint of lime in this thin Piaggio. There you go. That's the trade-off. Right, good. That's that sorted. My Google Chrome, unfortunately, has died. So I now can't see what's going on. Without reloading everything. I know Lynn would be in for the lime. Yeah, I knew that would happen. Right, let's have a go. 12v53 for the nerds amongst you. Yeah, definitely not yellow, not purple, because there's enough purple on already. Right, so I just need to give that a little stir. So part Piaggio, part lime. Yeah, that's what I thought. Lime green's always pretty good with orange. Gives it a bit of an interesting flavour. All right, okay, so there's no going back after this, guys, because when I show on Roam Cam how epic this looks, I think you'll appreciate that. That it was worth all of the effort. So here we go with the last 2, hopefully. Are you ready, buddy? Where are we going first? Where do you want the camera? Right, so we're going to go left to right. Not a huge one, but we're going to go through and see what happens. All right, so here we go. Yeah, nice. That's absolutely what it needed. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. You okay with that? Yeah. The earphones come out. Right. Cookie's got a question. Do you ever make small sketches to come up with ideas, or do you imagine in advance what the painting should look like? I rarely do sketches, although I have one on here. So if I'm doing stuff on the spin table, should we go corner cam, mate, just for a second? That's an example of my sketches. You can see how high tech that is, can't you? But what it does do is remind me then of where I need to put the lines as I'm spinning them to get different.
Brother, this guy stinks!
to get my different effects. Okay, so that, you know, it's that kind of thing. But yeah, that is a good question. No, not thin black. I think it needs an opposing, just a thin opposing white. And I know exactly where it's got to go, and then it definitely is done. I love the lime. Lime's going to have quite an interesting kind of bridge between all those nice colours. And I guess it's just bringing some of the foreground, you know, some of the background into the foreground. But even with that notwithstanding, I think yeah, little drop of white, and I think we're done. Do we like the green? Is the green working for you? Obviously can't take it off now if it isn't, but just thought I'd ask. Right, little drop of white, and then we're done. And then I'll show you on Roam Cam what it looks like, which I have to say is pretty out there, which I'm really pleased about. Late one tonight, folks. Thank you for your sticking around. I really appreciate the time you've been with us tonight. It's a big commitment to Suarez live stream, isn't it? Big commitment. Oh, crikey, what colour is that supposed to be then? Have I just opened black? OOE 53. Darn it, I've just opened black instead of white. Right, okay, that's interesting. Have I just run out of white? Uh-oh. No, because 0050E53 is black. Right, I'll have to use, yeah, you're right, mate. I'll have to use Rob's grey, won't I? Okay, right. We're nearly there on Rome Cam. It'll all be worthwhile, folks. It'll go in Rob's grey, so I'll have to put an order in for some white. Yikes. Okay. Thin one then. Thin one. A lot of paint on the floor to make sure I don't fall over and do any nasty. Well, we went again then. Yes, that's more like it. That's what I wanted. It's these corners just didn't feel right. They do now. That's it. That is it, folks. Ain't doing no more. Right, okay. My favourite time, Rome Cam time. Oh, this is, oh my goodness, how long have we got? This is going to look pretty epic. Right then, phew, okay. Spider-Verse vibes from this one, says Devan. Better sketches than me, so I give up. Green is yummy from Karen. Right, who knows where to start? Oh my goodness me, right. Well, let's go into this corner. Well, lots of interesting things going on. I don't quite know what to pull out first because it is so jam-packed full of stuff. Let's go over here then. Let's go over here. So lots of things happening as we speak. This is the grey line, which is supposed to turn white. Just gone on. I think actually it might. Yes, look, it might. See in the middle, it might actually be reacting and turning white. That's interesting. These lines which went on, look, the green went on, is now starting to find its own level. Don't care about that. It's all about the journey. Let's have a look at where the blue meets the white. Oh, nice. Yeah. All starting to develop now. Do I give it a dose of thinners? No, it's perfectly okay as it is. All these metallics starting to just find their own level and do their own things. Let's come out and go back in again. Ooh, that's nice with the reds and the white. And we've got a bit of that mauve and cerise coming out through the middle. Very nice. Look how fiery and excellent that orange is. What a good addition that turned out to be. Very nice. Can't get into the centre. That's what 80s pan shots are for. And then we've got this rocket red colour, this fluorescent over here. We put the lime in, that's got echoes of the Piaggio green inside it. That's holding its shape. Let's go around the corner. Some of the early applications still in the middle, fighting their way out. Look, it's kind of, you know, protected by all of these intricate loops. We've still got that where you can almost step into the centre. Love that, that's fantastic. Got more going on around here, look. Lovely, hope you're getting that and picking that up all right. And then we look at how we're getting some of these very, very intricate little shapes going on. Let's take a quick whiz over here and have a look. Very, very unusual shapes. Look at the blending tonal variation between the red and the white going on there. And then look, we've got rocket red disappearing all of a sudden. Fluorescent into all kinds of weird and wonderful shapes. Nice. Let's go back to the grey. We'll just put that on. It's the last application and you can see the white already starting to come out. And that's going to be quite interesting as well. Let's come out and go back in again. Remember, we've got these three of these paints with this metallic hammered finish. It was emulsifying right from the start, which is producing some very interesting textures. And of course, this develops now. For goodness only knows what we're going to see when we look at this tomorrow. That gold, always a crowd pleaser. The gold, that's pretty epic, that, isn't it? Looking really nice. And gold's kind of split itself up as it does so many times. A real cacophony of interesting stuff going on here. And we get crisscrosses, and then we get blends, and we get rivers, and we get cells, and we get high and low points, and then we get a random dot in the middle of nowhere. Hello, random dot. Very nice to see you. Some really cool shapes, even when you think nothing is happening. Look, we've got the the storms of Jupiter going on, and then look, wallop, we're hit with this beautiful cascade of very delicate foaming and shapes going on right at the edge of the abyss. Hope you're getting that. It's looking as good as it looks to me. Great question, Bob. Asking what's the longest amount of time I spent on a painting? A year. And we did 2 Jackson Pollock replicas, and that was a real labour of love, let me assure you. I mean, this is 2 hours, but yeah, to spend 2 hours a day for a year painting a very, very faithful reproduction of one of Pollock's masterpieces. It was a real high point in our career, I think, something I'll never forget, certainly. Great question, Bob, and I appreciate it, mate. Thank you. That fluorescent red, such a strong colour, beautiful, and of course it's going to look incredible under UV. Now we're going to be showing our patrons what that looks like under UV. Hopefully tomorrow we're going to record them a video so they can see it exclusively. If you'd like to oh, all right. Well, we can do, mate. Okay. So yeah, hopefully that's looking pretty good. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. Yeah, probably towards the afternoon, David. So hopefully when you're in UK time, so hopefully when you're out and about in the morning, it should come through, land on your inbox. And of course, guys, if you want to find out how to get all the exclusive stuff before anybody else gets it, you can head over to patreon.com/SuarezArt. There's a link down in the description if you want to click on it, and I'm sure Eddie can pop one into the chat as we are live. You can find out how to get all your exclusive updates before anybody else gets them, and also access to one of the 106 specially made Suarez tiles, which are only available to our patrons. If you'd like to find out more about that, head over to patreon.com/SuarezArt. And there we have it, folks. We've made the new Union Jack, the new flag, the new unified flag of everywhere. And I had great fun doing that this evening. Very unusual colour choice. Even if you've been watching from the start, have a gold star. I think that's looking pretty good. What do we think of that? Henry, you came close there a couple of times. What age did you decide to become an artist, Cookie Monster? 38. How many paintings have you made already? Well over 1,000. I don't know, actually. We've got about 700 out there in people's homes around the world, but I've probably made upwards of 1,000 or 1,200 over the years. I genuinely don't know, to be honest. Good question. Good one to try and find out. Oh dear. You can pay me later for the advertising. Thanks, David. Great stuff. Well, folks, have we enjoyed that? I really hope you have. Something a little bit, well, maybe a bit different and quite involved. What have we been on? Almost 2 hours now, haven't we? Well, fantastic. 1 hour 48. That's not too bad. If you have been here from the start, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the birth and the creative process of this. I've certainly had a blast. And every time I try this technique with the squeegees, it always produces a completely different painting. The last one I did was for the New York Commission last year, and I haven't really done one since. So it's been nice just kind of getting back into this. Plus, of course, we've got the new paints. We've test driven the hammered finish ones from Rob at the Avenue Group tonight and discovered what those do. We've tried new ways of applying it, and we've got squeegees and all kinds of manner of things tonight. So I think that's yeah, back to what we do, but also pushing new boundaries all at the same time, which is what we're all about. Where art meets science, and a little bit of a chat in between. What more could you want from your Wednesday evening strokes Thursday morning if you are in the South Pacific? One last look at your comments, which I can see over here. Golden from Funny Fox, definitely enjoyed it. Love this one from Devand. I nominated as my new Artie Tartan with Gavin's Scottish roots. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have a lot of new faces on the stream this evening. If you've participated in the chat, thank you so much for doing so. Helen's been doing it, Larry's done it. Always good to see all the familiar faces on it. Gavin's done it. Really great to see everybody here and joining us live, and really hope you enjoyed this broadcast. And we have something a little bit different, and I'm looking forward to showing that off in the next few weeks. That's it for now, folks. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back again next week doing something else. Who knows what it will be? And we look forward to having your company then, and I do hope you can join us wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whoever you're with. Please stay safe, well and healthy. Make sure you can join us back again in 7 days' time when we're doing it all again. And yes, Dan, it is a happy painting. Let's see if we can spread a little bit more Suarez happiness when we come back to you then. Got exciting things that we're doing next week. We'll talk to you about that another time. Keep your eyes open on all our social media channels, because things, they are a-changing. And if you want to be on board with what we're doing next in another chapter of Suarez history, keep your eye on the socials. You can find us pretty much anywhere by just typing in @SuarezArt, and we are there everywhere, as present and in your face as we can possibly be. Anyway, folks, let's just have one last look at your comments. Nana says bye. Paula says cheers. See you next week, says Lynn. Nice, says Voitas. Thank you for being here, Voitas. You're another one on the chat tonight. Really appreciate you being here. Thank you. Funny Fox, thank you for a great live stream. Thank you. Linda, beautiful painting. Appreciate it. Exhausted now. Think I need some sleep. You're exhausted. I know it's exhausting watching it, isn't it? Devan says peace, y'all. Yeah, and to yourself, brother. Thank you so much. A great live from Helen. Helen found the chat. Awesome. I'm so pleased with that. That's fantastic. Good night to you all. Folks, it's been an absolute breeze. Thank you very much to Adi. Let's give him some Suarez appreciation. He's done an amazing job giving you some fantastic shots tonight. Hope you've enjoyed the Roam cam as well. We've gone right through from the start to the finish and seen an amazing painting being created. I think this is going to look even more amazing tomorrow. That's it for now, folks. Warm greetings for the rest of your day. That's it from Adi and myself. And we'll see you all again soon. That's it from us. Good night, and we are out of here.